Hello, happy Wednesday, July 9th, 2025. This is just later in the morning. I'm crossing the street, walking to work. So I do this every morning. I walk to work. I used to ride my bike, and then my bike was stolen twice, so I took it as a hint that I should be walking. Even though my son gave me a fantastic bike to use, I just don't use it anymore. I don't want it stolen. And also, it seems like it would be, if somebody wants to run me over on my bike, even in the morning, it seems a lot easier to, it's just to do that way. Just to get at me that way. An accident, a bike accident. Yeah, right. Remember those, what were they? Amazon execs? Something like that? Mowed over in Napa on their bikes. The husband and wife team. Yeah, right. Accident. My ass. So anyway, what I was going to say is, I do this every morning. What now? It's been 6 months. Walking to work like this, and I don't think at any time did I have a car, maybe once or twice, come up driving behind me in my apartment complex. So I got off to the side and waited for them to go by in case they're trying to mow me over. It sounds paranoid, and I'm walking to work, so I'm not that paranoid, but I'm just a little bit careful about that kind of stuff. And he stops and he says, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, just walking to work, letting you go by." So I don't let cars, I try to face the traffic, like right now when I'm walking, and I don't let cars get behind me as much as possible, is all. And that, I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there, crowdsourcing rules. I get the feeling I'm protected sometimes, but other times it's like, you can't always protect me from everything. So, so I'm just a little bit careful. Just putting it out there. It felt like, to me, something might have been going on in my little apartment complex with some guy driving behind me. It could have been somebody protecting me. It could have been nothing, but this is what I do. I'm not that paranoid. Bye. Oh my God, it's just so nice walking to work in the morning, though. I love it. Okay, bye. Hello, it's still Wednesday morning, July 9th, 2025. I usually don't film this, but here's another odd thing that happens. I've been walking to work.
Goddamn stupid! To come talk to me face to face!
Every morning for 6 months. This is the first time ever I come across a crazy lady. Look at this. She's a plant. Almost 1000% certain. So, if I'm killed by a crazy lady going to work, it's not an accident. There are no crazy ladies walking around she's in all pink. Trying to get a picture of her. She's an actress. Okay, it's almost 5 in the morning on July 9th. She's walking into the Wawa. You probably have her on film. Oh no, she's not going into the Wawa, because then she'll be on camera. Fuck her. So she's walking toward me, and I'm just and making crazy, yelling fuck, pretending like she's a drug addict. It's an actress. And if I were in the wild, I would be dead right now, because I never back down from anything. And in fact, I have a fight or flight, and it's always set to fight. I was about ready to kick her ass from here to eternity if she came anywhere near me acting crazy. Like seriously. So my fear is not dying or being killed. My fear is going to jail for fucking murdering this piece of shit if she comes at me. Okay? So just everybody know, if you want to get rid of me, send these freaking actresses to pretend and try to scare me off. These are all off-script pieces of shit, by the way, because anybody smart knows better than to try this shit with me. I think you would think by now, okay? They're just coming in. They're coming in. They did this in jail all the time too. I mean, I could tell. You could, whatever. And they were doing it at the homeless shelter. You could tell the ones that were being sent by the tobacco swamp. She's being paid in drugs or cigarettes. I mean, she's an actress, but she's being paid in drugs or cigarettes to act crazy like that. Never. That's not a coincidence, people. Twice in a row, somebody driving behind me at the whatever. And I'm not being paranoid. I'm just pointing out that, you know, the off-script shit is the most dangerous of all. Because these people don't know. They're just getting paid to do with cigarettes to do this shit. They're not, you know. So anyway, all right, bye. I'll post this later. I got to get to work. I don't have time to edit them together and post them. Bye. Everything's gonna be okay, everybody. But just pointing out some shit. Bye.
I'm kicking my ass, do you mind?
Testing, testing, testing. I don't know if you could see this. Me and my beautiful eye. Reenacting what happened on Friday. Furniture Gallery is the parking lot that's in front of the Lowe's parking lot. And this is where I cut for the first time last Friday. And here's where there used to be a fireworks stand. Okay. And it doesn't matter how. And usually I stop running by this point because there's a downslope here. And I don't want to run down the downslope. Every entrance into the Lowe's parking lot at this end, there's two of them, is a pretty big, not a big downslope, but enough to where I don't want to be running downhill here because that's a fall hazard. So I'm not running here. I think I'm checking my phone to see what time it is. And then here's where I usually have a straight shot for the front door. And it doesn't matter if I'm coming down this entrance, which is also a downslope, or that entrance, I'm almost in the same spot. Okay, so it looks like I have a straight shot for the front door, but I don't, because that's very deceiving. That light you see there is the other front door. That's not the front door that we enter. So I always make sure when I started to run possibly here, or I might be walking here, but I remember definitely making the decision there. Then I said, oh, there it is, the one on the right. So I'm not gonna run toward the right. And I remember making the decision, either I'm running right now, I think I'm walking because I don't take my phone out while I'm running. But I start to run. I made the decision to start to run for the front door because it was like 4:58 or something. Okay, so the only thing that I could see if I'm falling anywhere here, grass or not, I would have had grass stains. I would have had big markings on me from the cement. The only thing I could have hit was it, and I don't think so. It's dark, but I would have seen this, and I don't think I hit this. It's like the cart rack right here. Ran into it, just hit my face only, and then fell in the grass right here. That's the only thing I see, but I would have had grass stains, I would have had mud on me, grass, even markings, and I don't understand some of the markings. So that's all. And then in the video, I'm shown walking here and walking up to the mulch stack here and wiping my face with the wipes in the back. So that's it. That's the front door. There's the other one. I made mistakes before. That's it. Bye. That's the security camera right there, center frame. I think this is where it caught me, kind of walking briefly toward the front door. And this is where I am. See how this goes? Hit down there or like this. And then there's a footprint right here. That is the size of my shoe. There's a little ridge right here, right there. That could be my shoe, but my shoe fits right there. So I didn't fall, which makes sense. I didn't fall. I just hit this thing and bounced back without falling. I hit this with my forehead, right on the edge of my glasses. I didn't see this thing. I just saw that there was a light over there, so I headed to the right to avoid this tree and went boom. Okay. No attack, people. I don't think so now. I think I hit that thing. I didn't fall, but I hit that thing. Okay, bye. Oh, there's a light over there. Turn away from the tree. Bonk. Footprint. Okay, that's it. Bye. Flatbed Utility Trailer. Flatbed Utility Trailer Won. Flatbed Utility Trailer. Flatbed Utility Trailer Won.